Ahoy, my friends, Ryder here, and welcome back to another Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis video. Today is an exciting day, maybe just for me, but out of all the Rebirth crossover things that we could have gotten, I would say that my two absolutely most anticipated ones are Cloud and Barrett. Now, Cloud is yet to be seen, but Barrett is finally here today. Today I'm going to be going through all the patch updates. We're going to take a quick look at the banner, do a quick shop review. Hopefully we have some stuff there. So that being said, let's just get straight into it. Alright, so today is February 12th. Looks like starting it off right here, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth crossover draw, Barrett on now. Super excited for this. I honestly think that this is a great costume for Barrett. I saw it in the data mine and it's looking pretty insane. I'm not going to spoil it for you guys that haven't seen it, but we will get to it in the video today. So let's go down and let's take a look. So here is the Fafnir rifle. ATB cost 4, command ability Dragon's Roar. Inflicts up to 540% physical non-elemental damage upon all enemies. In addition, grants Provoke and Veil to the caster for 10% of the caster's maximum HP, and also increases the physical defense of all allies when caster's HP is 70% or more. So, Assault Gun has officially been power crept, guys. Alright, so let's look at the actual costume here. So here we have Dragon King Varvados, right? Looking super sick in my opinion. First, our ability is Reprieve. So upon receiving lethal damage, 1 HP will remain. Invincible buff is granted and a small amount of HP is recovered only once. Okay, so obviously Barrett is finally taking up the role of tank in the game. I think a lot of us were expecting Barrett to become a tank. You know, in Rebirth, he definitely, like for me, was a tank. And, you know, I think it just makes sense, right? So not only is he getting Provoke and Veil, but he's also getting Reprieve. And then look at this new R ability, Dragon King's Mast. Boosts fire, ice, lightning, earth, water, and wind resistance, guys. Like, we knew that for a costume to actually replace Electro Armor, it was going to need to be pretty damn good. And Electro Armor is still a fantastic costume in my opinion, and will still remain a fantastic costume. But I think that Barrett has just officially taken Angeal's tanking throne, guys. Like, this is an insane costume. I'm curious to take a look at the weapon and see, you know, like the full specs on it, right? It doesn't show everything in the data mine, but it's looking really good so far, right? And you know, sometimes when they know something's going to be super hype, they don't have to make the weapon or the gear that good because they know people will pull for it just for the FOMO of it. So I was like a little bit nail bitey going into this week, like, are they going to like do Barrett right? Like, he needs something epic, right? Like, I think this is literally his first limited banner. I think it might be. I mean, I could be wrong. Correct me. I'm sure you guys will. But I'm pretty sure this is his first limited banner. So, pretty sweet. I hope I didn't waste all of my weapon parts for Barrett just thinking that he would never get a limited banner. Alright, so then we have some returning gear right here. Tifa's Guide Uniform, which boosts physical attack, has been updated from 10 to 15 points. And physical ability mastery right here. I never actually got this costume. I pulled on this banner, but only for Red 13's costume. I know a bunch of you guys are probably going to like bark me up a tree for that, but you know, it is what it is, and I'm probably still gonna miss it because I don't think I'm gonna pull past the first stamp card for Barrett. So let's go down. Here's the ultimate weapon, guys. If I do pull on this banner, which I likely will, I have to get this ultimate weapon somehow on the first stamp card. So let's just like pray for some good luck here. Other than that, let's keep going. Nothing there. Alright, let's keep looking through this stuff. Alright, so there's another one loop only crossover step up draw Barrett on now. Let's see here. This draw will be a step up draw which can be drawn in one loop only, featuring the limited time weapon Fafnir rifle. Steps 1 and 2 include a bonus of Mako Gem missing score times 10, enhancement materials that can enhance the level of your weapon to 110. In step 3, along with the above, get a bonus of mithril ingot times 10. Also in this draw, an ultimate weapon that can be equipped by Barrett will be featured. Alright, haven't pulled on any of them so far, probably still not going to. The event Critical Threat Reawakened Gallon Balor Humus Hunt on now. I remember having some really fun times with Meaties and J-Ro in this fight back in the day. So I think I actually did beat the solo crash. So I'm definitely, you know, intrigued to try it again. Although I'm pretty sure this is physical wind. So unless they're planning on dropping a physical wind banner next week and not giving Cloud his time to shine for the Guild War, which I think, because my suspicion so far is that the Guild War is going to be magic wind. But now, seeing this and remembering that this fight was physical wind, now I'm starting to get a little worried that they're going to drop a physical wind Arcanum right before that. But I don't think that Zach is on the data mine right now, and if they literally drop an Arcanum that is not for Zach, for everyone who got the Beatrix sword, I don't know what I'm going to do, guys. I didn't pull for that sword. It looked super sick. I wish I had it. But they really need to freaking give Zach his Arcanum for that sword. Like, that needs to happen. Alright, let's see here. Alright, so let's keep going. So I'm guessing the critical threat for the Gallon Balor will be for the next week, and then the crash will start. I don't know why they make it so that the crash is the same time as Guild War. I honestly think it's literally terrible timing on their part. Alright, so new chapter release in Bahamut EX Arrival campaign on now. This looks like it's going to be a pretty fun fight. Honestly, the Bahamut EX2 fight was my favorite fight in the game up until now. It's been really fun, so definitely curious to check out the EX3. I bet Bahamut's going to be really freaking hard, so it should be pretty fun. New chapter release and Bahamut EX Arrival. Complete missions to get a 5-star weapon guaranteed draw ticket and Zac-specific weapon parts. Alright, I'm guessing this is because of Crisis Core. As of February 12th, the new chapter release and Bahamut EX Arrival missions are on now. There is a Bahamut EX Arrival training campaign. During the period, Zac's gained experience is increased by 1,500%. I feel like Zac tends to get a lot of love. I think that makes sense, actually, now that I think about it. He literally has his own game that's a part of this game, so he gets so many memories and so many boosts like this. I'd be surprised if you're a day one player, you don't have Zac level max right now. I'd be super surprised. But if you're a new player, with this much boosted EXP, it's going to be pretty easy to level them up. New chapter release, Bahamut EX Arrival login bonus. Log in during the period to get up to Blue Crystal times 600. That is some generosity, guys. And a 5-star weapon guaranteed draw ticket. Alright. Okay, so let's see what else they got here. Summon Stream Edition. Bahamut Summon Stream Edition. Super curious to try out this fight. Addition of a new difficulty to the Trial of Summons Bahamut. Bahamut Summon Stream Expansion. Mega Flare maximum level increase. Addition of new item Bahamut's Noble Memory. So I'm super curious how good Bahamut's Mega Flare is going to be. I know that it hasn't really been that useful. I think I used it in one dungeon ranking for like a final hit where you can use the Mega Elixir. But other than that, there really hasn't been much of a use for it. I feel like with all the effort that goes into the game to create summons, to create the battles for them and everything that, obviously summons are a huge part of this game, these summons abilities should be pretty prevalent, I think. So I hope that they fixed that aspect of Bahamut. Alright, and we have new chapter, Crisis Core, Final Fantasy VII, Chapter 6 on now. Alright, so this should be pretty fun. Chapter 6, The Truth Behind the Project has been released. Alright, so there should be some blue crystals in there, so definitely don't forget to check that out. Alright, so we're through the notices. Alright, let's go check out the shop. Let's see what we got here. Crossover Volume 3, we got one of these. We got a Barrett single 5-star ticket with 10 4-star tickets. This is actually an improvement. I mean, we've been getting more of these recently. I feel like it should be like 2 5-stars for 300 now, just based on the kind of, I don't know how I would say, the flow of the game. right? We have the same for Tifa right here. We do have a Barrett pack with 100 parts. I do have 400 weapon parts, right? Which means that I would need to get this weapon to OB4 in order to get it OB6. So I'm going to need some insane luck, guys. Insane luck. All right. Then we have Tifa right here. All right. For you guys, there's this, which I don't recommend. And there's another one right here for Tifa. So still not seeing anything new. But Applebot has definitely heard the voices of the community. So if you guys have not sent in your email or your inquiry, I humbly ask that you guys contribute to the community for the betterment of the game. I really think that if we all come together, there is a great chance that we can see change. And I think the game is worth it. I honestly think that the game is worth it to fight a little, you know, to make it better. And sometimes devs need a push in the right direction. Like, they're not omniscient, you know? They can make mistakes. And, you know, so when I have beta readers that read a book, I listen to their opinions. And, you know, it's my job to know when they're right or wrong, but still, I listen. All right, so let's go over to the draw right here. And let's see what, ooh, let's do our free draw. Let's do our free draw. Let's see if my luck is, like, starting good today. Oh, man. I shouldn't have said that, because now if it's not good, then I'm going to feel like it's not good. All right. Come on, Cloud. I really need you to pull through today, because I'm probably going to pull in this banner. And I really need Barrett's ultimate weapon. And I need it to be OB4 by the first stamp card. All right, Cloud. Here we go. Come on. I'm counting on you. Come on. Let's go. Okay. Looking good so far. Boom, boom. 7, 7, 7, 7, 7. 1 and 1. That is Lucia. What do we get? Is that Mad Minute? No, it's the Black Rifle. Ooh, 999. All right, well, that's better than not getting a 5-star. All right, so let's go. Oh my gosh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 frickin' banners up right now, guys. Including the special banners right here. So kind of 6, 5.5. It's really a lot. All right, so let's see this. Here is Barrett's thing right here. All right, so let's just take a quick look at the costume, guys. Wow, he's so freaking big. I can't zoom out any more than that. That's insane. He looks freaking awesome. Like, guys, he looks like a mega freaking tank right here. Slash, like, final boss enemy. He looks freaking legit. Dude looks like he could curl like 600 pounds or something. Freaking crazy. Alright, so couple things we need to check. We need to check the percentage of the elemental resistance here, right? And I'm hoping for 20. 20 across the board. 20 across the board. That's really good, because I could have seen them doing 10. I mean, it's pretty freaking OP with the reprieve on top of that. So this is very well-rounded. And like I said, guys, my approach for the game, since it's become increasingly more predatory and greedy on Applebot's part, is to pull for things that have, you know, a wide aspect of efficiency. So reprieve can work in any battle, and this essentially works for any elemental boss in the game, which is the vast majority of them, which is pretty damn good. So pretty excited to see that. Now we got to see the rifle. We got to see what's going on with the rifle and the low, mid, high tier on this. All right, so let's see. OB1 level 120. All right, let's go down. All right, when HP is 70% or more, physical defense is increased mid. All allies, potency, mid, max cast. Now, is this going to be like the Bahamut's Rod, where this stays mid even at OB6? Also, we got 32 over 20 physical defense and a circle sigil boost on it. All right, so here it is, guys. Drum roll, please. All right, and it does. It goes mid to high. All right, so looking very, very good on this weapon so far, guys. I'm going to have to take a closer look in my to pull or not to pull video, but it's looking pretty damn solid. The costume is absolutely incredible. I think when you pair Barrett with this, the Escutcheon cannon, his new ultimate weapon, and this costume, I mean, he has definitely become the best tank in the game, hands down. Right? Now let's take a look at the R abilities at OB10. It is 46 over 52. Okay, so that's better than 46 over 39. 52 in the main hand. It's going to get physical defense plus 70%. That is freaking insane, guys. He's going to be an absolute monster when it comes to fighting Bahamut EX3, right? Because he's going to be able to provoke the dive bombs, veil, and then also have insane physical defense so that he's tanking them every time. That was, for anyone who's fought Bahamut so far in the game, you know that the absolutely most annoying thing about him is his RNG on the dive bomb targeting, right? The thing I hate the most in that fight is literally going all the way to that point, crossing my fingers and praying to the skies above that he does not target the person I don't want him to target, and then boom, just targets that person. And then it's like immediate restart of the fight. This is going to really allow us to get around that. So going to be interesting to check that out. All right, well, looking pretty cool, guys. So yeah, that's going to basically conclude this patch updates video. I'm excited for the to pull or not to pull video where I get to really break down the weapon, give my thoughts on it, maybe make some comparisons to Angeal, and likely be pulling through the first stamp card of Barrett's Banner for myself. As you can see, I have 50,000 crystals and not very many red crystals, and the 1.5 year anniversary is right around the corner. So it's going to be a little bit tricky for me in the next 6 weeks, but it is what it is, right? I have hopes for the games. I hope that they turn it around and, you know, Ever Crisis lives on for a long, healthy life. But yeah, that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video today. If you did, please don't forget to drop a like, subscribe to the channel for more Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis content. I will catch you guys on the next one. Peace.